Hi guys, welcome to yet another episode of Sylvanzia's Sport. The ladies here, Sylvanzia Silvera, to give you whatever you have been yearning to hear from her since the year began. I am welcoming you to another year. Don't look at my head. Okay, I took my hair down with the reason that the heat here is so unbearable, and when the hair is too much, it makes me so uncomfy, so I had to take it down. Now we have several stories coming through from the US Capitol being breached to the woman that said Africans should just go ahead and take the vaccine. It's a lady called Tracy Zeal, and Nubian Lee being in prison and nobody saying anything about it, like the Ugandan artists who came out for free on Malay and Thames, free on Malay and Thames, you know. Then the famous landmark Ochotodong, whatever. Then Shakila interrupting Eric Omondi and Carol's wedding. And having in the premiere, the trailer of Coming to America 2. So many to talk about today, you know. And this weird thing that came through when Evans Gicheru died, you know, Miguna Miguna came ahead and was like, rest in eternal shame. He was telling this guy to rest in eternal shame. And I cannot just believe it. Imagine. He said, go in peace, Evan Gisheru. Conmen are hailing you as a man of integrity, even though my only memory of you is disgraceful swearing in of Mwai Kibaki at night on December 30th, 2007, which sparked off the 2007/8 post-election violence in Kenya. And he said he completed that sentence and paused by saying, rest in eternal shame. I mean, not even the Bible allows people to do that. Even if you hate somebody to some level, there's somewhere you're supposed to stop. Rest in eternal shame? Like, seriously? Who does that? If he didn't have whatever to complete his post with, he would have said something else, but rest in eternal shame? So some of the comments he got under that was like, General, the swearing in of Kibaki on December 30th, 2007 is not different from what you did to Raila in Uhuru Park as the people's president. Another one came through and said, oh no, Dr. Miguna, you can't bring that up here. Would you want to be remembered as a disgrace for the Uhuru Park swearing in? I mean, people were not having this lightly. He shouldn't have written something like, rest in eternal shame. I mean, shame upon you, Miguna. We did not expect that from you at all. We did not. Imagine such a man who went to school, who has brains, a full lawyer, coming out to say things like rest in eternal shame. I'm so embarrassed. Seriously embarrassed. Imagine. I mean, even if it is me who died right now, I have several haters, but I know none of them would come out and say, Steve, rest in eternal shame. Not even my worst enemy. I cannot write such to my worst enemy. That's really bad. So bad. And so, Shakila, first, it was her pregnancy coming through, her and Eric Omondi going for, how do they call it? Antenatal, how do they call these things? She came out, she said she had a pregnancy and nobody was buying it. She was like, Eric cannot get married because he's going to be a father. No, personally, I think this is a movie from Eric Omondi Studios that is trying to be portrayed out there, and they're lying to us about a certain wedding. I don't think there is anything serious in this issue. I think this is a movie that is out because Immediately, like, they announced Carol as the winner to become the wife of Omondi. She came out saying she is pregnant with Eric Omondi's child. Later on, like yesterday, she interrupted the wedding. Everything was down, you know. She was shouting. I mean, she was not having it. Check her out.
What is going on? I need to know what's not happening over here. I've been sent photos, I've been sent videos of a wedding that is happening. Which wedding is happening over here? My baby can't allow this to happen.
Stop recording.
What is not going on?
Is it something we can talk about?
Shakila, stop! Shakila!
Someone assist us. Apologies. Excuse me. Eric, have a seat. Eric, have a seat. Eric, have a seat. Eric, just have a seat. Eric, just come down.
And then now you're marrying another person. Why are you doing that?
Guys, don't stop recording too much. Don't record too much.
Shakila, so your name is Shakila.
Yes, my name is Shakila. You don't know me.
I
you don't even know me.
Shakila.
The kind of disrespect that I'm having over here.
I appreciate.
The kind of disrespect.
Why would she come out to say she's pregnant and she was disqualified and Carol won, now she has a problem, she doesn't want her baby to grow without a father, blah blah blah. I think this is a movie, just some comedy. It's nothing serious. We shouldn't take it that serious. Yeah, the Ochoto Dome landmark. Ochoto Dome. I don't know. Some Luo clerics should come out and tell me the differences, because normally when I pass there going to Kindu Bay to do my shopping, I normally see it and I'm like, Ochoto Dome. I don't know what it means. I don't know why it was put there. I don't know. Somebody should just come out and tell me what it means, because after Akode posted herself and her children under that landmark or Ochoto Dome right there, people came out. Like when the 2 times have passed going to Kindu since the year began, you see people are just parking their cars, taking the picture, because the famous Akode said it's the famous landmark. So everybody wants to be seen posting themselves under the famous landmark. I wouldn't do that. First, I don't know what it means. And I don't go by what celebrities do. It's none of my business. Now everybody wants to be saying, yo, I took a pic. I went to where Akode went to. I took the pictures from where she took her pics from. Anyway, that is celebrity fever, and I don't have it. So this woman called Tracy Zeal, if that's the correct pronunciation, was trending 1 day ago, actually, after dragging the African continent on a viral post. So one of them was, she was saying Africans should be the last people to complain about COVID-19 vaccination. If Europeans want to kill you, they would have done so a long time ago. Coca-Cola products are from Europe, even KFC and many food production companies. Europeans produce majority of food you eat, including baby milk, formula. If they want to kill it, they would have done so a long time ago. You see how the white epitome of privilege is so bad. Like, these people feel we can be used to do anything. We can be used as pigs. Anything that can be done on us should be done, as long as they get what they want. It is so bad. Yesterday I was watching a movie on AMC series called The Refugees, and I was so shocked at how these white people are allowed to just hold guns and shoot people, and people just die and nobody does anything about it. Like, it was these 3 young ladies. They were living in a slum in Nigeria. They got tired, and some boys convinced them, and they entered it through a boat, and they were like stowaways. So they wanted to enter the US illegally. Finally, they were caught, they were arrested, but then a certain lady who had a white boyfriend came out and helped her helped them out, and they were singers. And you know, one of them ended up being killed by the boyfriend, and one of the ex-girlfriend to this white boyfriend who helped the black girls out came out and killed. I don't know, she was killed. And you know, they were just holding guns all the time. I'm like, is this what happens in America? I mean, even if you read Lupita Nyong'o's Sulwe, you see how bad it is to have black skin. You know, why do they want us to be like them? Because if you could see in this movie Refugees, they are like this white guy, white producer who owned the record label, was like, for them to make money, they have to become like the whites. They have to become white. They have to bleach, actually. They have to change their hair. They have to put on like the Ariana Grandes. They have to like act like whites, change their tones, wear high heels. I've never worn high heels. I wore one in 2013, handing over of the Christian community at Kakungulu Memorial High School. So I was handing over as vice president, you know, and I'm like, why should we wear high heels? These things only make our health. The day I wore that thing, I was so uncomfy. I could not breathe. My chest hurt so much. You know, I don't wear high heels. I do not risk and can never try. Maybe if that's the, but I'm not a fan. It cannot be the only way out. You know, that's why I hate being like called for jobs or shoots that I can't handle. High heels are not my thing. So she was like, if it was not for them, like our mouth would be smelling like dead rats. She counted that Colgate from USA, Aquafresh from Britain, Closer from England, Mentadent from China, from Canada, Oral-B from USA, Sensodyne from Japan. You know, she said actually one bright thing here. Rich prophets, pastors, and bishops are made in Africa. We produce toothpaste. You produce anointing oil and prayers. Oh Jesus. Anyway, our pastors, most of our pastors, are getting rich through the people, and the people are just remaining normal like they are, because most pastors or churches mislead the flock. They do not take the flock to Jesus. They do not take the flock to God. It's always about money, 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 you know. But I've seen genuine pastors. I've seen those that really go to God with all their hearts, and they are willing to do anything to bring the flock to God without like exploiting them. So I'm just like, why would she come out and just throw whatever she wants to? Why should we accept the vaccine? Like they're like, our research facilities produced COVID-19 vaccine. Your church has produced anointing oil. You buy expensive anointing oil from your churches without any noise, but you are rejecting free COVID-19 vaccine from scientists. I don't think anything is wrong with that. This thing has been developed in the shortest time possible. If vaccines were there truly, genuine ones, an HIV vaccine could have been out there by now. Ebola vaccine could have been there by now. Cholera vaccine, you know, these things that can't get treated. Imagine some STIs like herpes. They would have had vaccines by now, or treatments. It can be cured. But here she is. Shame upon, like, these white people, they are the worst you'll ever find anywhere in the continent. I don't like them, not even one bit. I hate people who bleach. I like people who are proud of their skin. Okay, we have the trailer Coming to America 2 out. Let's take a look.
You must heed my words before I'm gone, my son. Now, you will be king. But the throne must pass to a male heir. Hakim, it appears you have a son. He must be found.
Prepare the royal jet. We are going back to America.
Oh, hell no, Your Majesty.
Come on! I'm back! Say it again! Feel right in this mother... Feel good in this mother... My whole hood in this mother... Come on! Just in the midst.
I'm the king of this shop.
That's funny in hell!
Well, well. Say it again.
It is so good to see you.
Well, I be damn. Look who done come up in here.
Hey, escuta quem tem Ebola.
Famine and Blood Diamond.
Nelson Mandela and Winnie.
Those hungry babies with the flies on their face.
Hey, oh, that's too much. Now, you stepped over the line. Now, we won't be talking that kind of shit about the hungry babies. You're going to have to get out of my chair.
Politically incorrect.
So what you doing back here, Hotel Rwanda?
I'm back! Say it again! Feel right, feel good, bang!
I hope you like the trailer, because I can't wait to watch Coming to America 2 on 5th March, like as soon as it is out. I enjoyed the first one. I first watched Coming to America 2 in 2008, if I'm correct. And I thought it was a real kingdom. You know, kids, up to now, I'm like, I want to go to Zamunda. I'm always excited. In fact, when I got my first phone, I first did my research about Zamunda. I wanted to know if it's a real kingdom, if it's in Sri Lanka. I mean, I was doing my research. I really wanted to go to Zamunda to meet the king of Zamunda. Oh my God. You hear Eddie Murphy saying we are coming back to America, and this guy's like, no. Oh no. And when they reach America, these white guys are calling them Ebola? Like, seriously? Ebola. I mean, racial segregation is really bad. I'm not a fan. You see how these white guys stormed the US Capitol, and protesters incited by Trump overran police. Vice President Pence was evacuated. The GOP congressman calls it a coup. And when I saw a post by Khloe Kardashian, she was like, the epitome of white privilege. How disturbing. And people roasted her like crazy. I don't know why people hate Khloe, you know, like, she had to come out. Okay, the pictures are so disturbing. This guy holding the podium, and they are here with all these I don't know what they call them. They're all wearing these kinds of things, and they're sitting everywhere. Like, the thing is messed up, and somebody was like, finally you're speaking out against this. And like, people are so disturbed. Like, if it was the people of color, if it was the black movement, they would have been tear gassed, they would have been killed. I mean, things would have been so bad for everybody. I mean, this guy should just get out of office in peace. It shouldn't cause such chaos. We don't need that right now. The world has a lot in its hands, and we are facing so much that we do not need to be disturbed right now by things like not accepting defeat. I mean, okay, the whites have always had a problem with the blacks, claiming the blacks always win. The blacks like always have it all. But it's Biden that won the elections. He's not black. he's white like them. So I don't know where the problem is. Like, let him just accept defeat. This is like America is not Africa, whereby a president will sit in a seat for years and years and years without coming out. That's a democratic country, for goodness sake. If he refutes it, it means there's no democracy anywhere. There can't be democracy anywhere. We've had a lot happen. So today morning we saw Obi-Wan's children being flown out of the country. We can't blame the man. Things are not easy right now. If that's what he wishes to do with his kids, it's better, because you don't know what will happen. But I believe there is going to be peaceful elections, because businesses have to go back to normal, children have to go back to school. I mean, jobs have to go on. People are at a loss after the COVID-19 first wave, and like, we just need peace. That's what everybody is seeking, peace and unity. So people should not throw shade at Bobby Wine for sending his kids out of the country. That's just so reasonable. Let him fight this fight for everybody that he feels he should do it for. Do not like just throw shade at him. I am so disappointed in Baby Cool. I've always been on like his side when they're throwing stones at him, but this time around I was so disappointed. Okay, he said something meaningful about like Nubi and Liz and Eddie Mitwest's children being nowhere in that picture, but then Bobby Wine has all the rights. There's still time. Anybody wants to fly out of the country, there's still time. We have said like 6 or 7 days to go to the elections. I wish we could vote like from this side. I don't know if like people are voting from the outside countries. Somebody can show me how it's done so that I can also vote. Well, I'm glad you guys joined me today. I'm glad you guys are having a good start of the year. Be peaceful, keep it peaceful, love one another, give where you can give, guys. Please give where you can give, and stop hatred. I've had the worst beginning of the year, but I can't show it to everybody. Why? When you let go of your grudges, like anything that has been done to you, when you put them down, life goes on as usual. Believe in the Almighty and all shall be well with you. Thank you guys for tuning in. It was the lady, Steven Severa. See you next time.
I'm calling on to you. I'm calling on to you.